Well, I definitely didn't expect to be reviewing this so soon because I literally just ordered it from Mattel Creations last week. But usually with Mattel Creations, I'm complaining about how slow their shipping is. So this is a nice change of pace for them. But today, as you can see, I'm going to be taking a look at the Barbie X Roots collection. And this was sort of like a surprise drop last week. Like, we knew this doll was coming out, but nobody knew really what it was going to be like, or really anything about this doll, because there were absolutely zero leaks of her prior to her reveal last week. She was just really a surprise drop on Mattel Creations, and I am very happy and very thankful that I had the money to buy her whenever she first dropped. Now, I'm not too familiar with this clothing brand. This Roots is a Canadian clothing brand, and that's basically the extent of my knowledge about it. Um, and I'm not sure if Mattel has ever really done another collaboration with them. I know that they've done collaborations with other Canadian fashion brands like the Hampton Bay Barbie that came out a year and a half ago. And I'm not particularly sure what the release quantity is on this doll, um like how much they made of her, because the Hampton Bay Barbie's release was really weird in that she was initially a Barbie signature exclusive as well. And then later on, she showed up on Amazon, and then later down the line, she started popping up at like discount retailers all over the United States. Like, I remember seeing the Hampton Bay Barbie severely discounted at Tuesday Morning once upon a time, but that store has since gone out of business. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a similar situation or not, like in the future, if this doll will just randomly appear at other retailers or not. But currently, she is now exclusive to Mattel Creations and also the Roots, their website. But yeah, I received her really fast, so why not go ahead and take a look at her? So the back of the box, the packaging on this doll, I will say, is very beautiful. It's got a very Canadian log cabin feel to it, very fall, autumn, winter. It's very beautiful, and I love the shade of green. But the back of the box has a little description. So it says, Barbie celebrates 50 years of adventure with roots founded in Toronto, Canada in 1973 and inspired by the wilderness of the Algonquin Provincial Park. Roots inspires the world to feel at home with nature and comfort and style. Dressed in a comfortable cabin meets city look, Barbie doll is ready to experience the outdoors by hiking picturesque trails in a durable and comfy Roots salt and pepper crew sweatshirt and matching sweatpants. I'm guessing that they also released like actual human-sized versions of this fashion that she's wearing. A varsity awards jacket with exclusive Barbie decals and tough boots keep her warm and stylish, while a Banff, how do you say that? Banff weekender bag keeps Barbie ready for all the adventures that lie ahead. Embracing imagination and exploration, Roots Barbie doll inspires everyone to go outdoors and dream big. To me, I've always called this thing a messenger bag. I don't know, but I guess there's another name for it. But let's go ahead and get this doll out of the box because I'm so excited to look at her. So I will save the doll for here in a second. I first want to talk about this really cute Banff bag that she comes with. This is a really cool accessory. Is this a new sculpt? I'm not sure if Mattel has ever used this on a Barbie doll before, but I think that this piece was custom made for this release. It's got the Roots logo printed on the front, and it's a really cool bag. It actually opens up, you see. You can actually put little accessories in there if you wanted to. And the straps on this bag they actually pop off on the sides. So if you just wanted to display it without the strap on there, you could do that as well. Be cool if some of the hardware was painted on this bag, but it is still very beautiful. I love this piece. This is really, really cool. It's a really, really nice plastic Barbie bag. It could have been fabric, but I think it's cute for what it is. It's nice that they made that original sculpt for this doll. But onto the doll. Now, the main reason why I had to get this doll was because, can you guess which face sculpt she uses? Because whenever I first saw her in the promo images, I thought that this was model of the moment Marissa, because, I mean, she kind of has a Marissa vibe to her with her hair color and her skin tone, but no, this is actually the model of the moment Nichelle head sculpt. And because she had the Nichelle head sculpt, that made me think that Carlisle designed her because he really likes the model of the moment dolls. But no, I think one of Mattel's newer designers actually worked on this doll. I forget what his name is, but I know that one of Mattel's newer designers was the main person who worked on this release. And one thing that I was really worried about her was because she was a Mattel Creations exclusive, I wasn't going to have really any opportunity to pick out my perfect doll with a perfect placed facial screening. And if you all have ever worked with Mattel Creations customer service, you know they are absolutely terrible. And even if you like send them a picture defect of your doll, they'll be like, "Oh, that's fine. That happens all the time," and like just brush it off like it's nothing. Look, my mentality is if you're spending over $50 on a piece of plastic, you want it to be the best piece of plastic that it can possibly be, right? And you know, it could have been worse. I've seen worse facial printings of this doll, unfortunately. But it also could have been better as, at the same time. I will settle for her in case somewhere down the line maybe she's available on Amazon or something and I'm able to order a couple and pick out a better one. I'm not sure if you all will really be able to make it out. Sometimes whenever I talk about Wonkai, people are like, I don't see it. But just so you know, this eye is printed on higher than the other one. Like the left, like the left eye is printed on sort of at an angle compared to the right eye. Can you tell? Maybe I'm just really picky. But she's still very beautiful, and I really love this doll. It's a really unique interpretation of the model of the moment Nichelle head sculpt. And I love her skin tone. I love the facial screening. I'm very, very happy that they did not use the, I think it's officially called DIJ, the UV resin pixelation. They did not use that on this doll. So she has the regular Tampo facial screening method, which is very, very clean, but it is a lot more prone to wonk eye than the UV resin pixelation. But you know what? I would rather have a slightly wonky, clean lines than ultra shiny, ultra grainy, ultra pixelated UV resin pixelation. Like I'm happier with this than I would have been if she had straighter face paint, but it was really grainy and pixelated. You know what I mean? And her hair quality is also very beautiful. She has this very beautiful dark chocolate brown saran hair. It's so, so beautiful. And I love this color on her. Love this interpretation of the Nichelle head sculpt. And because she's here, I decided to also bring out the original Nichelle to compare them today. And I recently brought her out whenever I reviewed the Frida Kahlo Barbie because Frida Kahlo also used this head sculpt. And I think it's so cool to see this new interpretation of Nichelle. It's like Marissa and Nichelle had a baby. That's what this girl is. She's so beautiful, and I love having them together. This was one of my Grail dolls for the longest time, and this is the original model of the moment Nichelle doll, the very first doll that used this head sculpt, and one of the very first dolls that Mattel ever made that had this deep, deep, dark skin tone. She's so special, such a special doll, and she's one of my most prized Barbie dolls in my collection. So, moving on to her outfit. Her outfit is really, really cool, really well constructed. Like the description says, she comes with this varsity jacket, and the jacket's made out of this like really, really soft, like felt material. And it's got actual like little studs. Like this is something that MGA would do. We don't see this from Mattel often, but it has little glued on plastic studs and faux pockets. Oh my goodness, the pockets actually work. Like the pockets, these are real pockets. That's cool. That's really, really cool. So these are real pockets with white trim, and it's got this striped lining across the bottom and the sleeves. The sleeves are made out of sort of that pleather material that unfortunately disintegrates over time, so I'm not super happy about the sleeves. I wish that doll companies would stop using this faux leather altogether, because it it's like a ticking time bomb basically, because one day you're not going to be able to touch this anymore without it just completely peeling away. So I don't know. I don't like it. I just, whenever I collect dolls, I collect them a lot of times for thinking about the future, because like I don't ever plan on selling my dolls or getting rid of them, so I want them to last as long as possible. And this is just one of those aspects that I wish more doll companies would kind of stray away from. But the sleeves are this white pleather. They have the little emblems on it. And I complained in one of my Barbie Extra reviews about these little emblems on the jacket. I think in this situation, though, it works because all the emblems sort of are cohesive and that they have a theme, like they're all themed to the Roots branding and Barbie. So I think it works better here. So it has a little R right here, a pink R for Roots, a little 73 because I'm guessing that's when they were founded. A little a beaver, a little beaver, and on the other sleeve is more themed to Barbie 1959 for Barbie's release date. The Barbie B in the back also has the Roots logo in colorful letters. And under that, she wears what I think is, oh, actually, she has a long sleeve gray sweatshirt on underneath with the Roots logo and a little beaver on it with a real pocket, with a real hoodie pocket. It's not hooded, it's just a sweater. But I didn't mention it, but the varsity jacket has a really cool collar too. I like the collar. She has matching sweatpants that also have the Roots logo. And the sweatpants, oh, okay. So I thought that this was trim for the sweatpants, but these are actually socks. This Barbie doll actually comes with socks. That's really cool. Not something we see often. So under the sweatpants, she comes with these striped socks. And yeah, they are gray, white, and red. And her shoes are another really, really cool detail about this doll. And she comes with these like, to me they look sort of, they're boots, but they look sort of a little bit like Timberlands. And they're this dark brown leather color, but they're dry brushed. Like they have black dry brushing on them to bring out the lace details, and they're also painted black on the bottom as well. I wish that Barbie Signature did this more often. Barbie Signature should do this more often for what they're getting us to pay for their dolls. I mean, just look how that brings out all that little lace detail. Why can't we get this on every single Barbie signature shoe design? This should be a standard. That should really be a standard. Something else that should be a standard whenever it comes to Barbie signature dolls is articulation. And this doll is actually articulated. She comes on the articulated curvy body. This body was, I think, originally introduced in the Barbie Extra line, I believe, but it's just the basic articulation with, it's got one hinge of the elbow, a hinge of the wrist, and a hinge at the knee, and then the regular hip, shoulder, and neck articulation. It's not made to move, is what I'm saying. It's just the basic articulation, but that's okay. Basic articulation is fine for me. Some articulation is better than none. So with this doll, you don't even really have to rebody her if you don't want to. I probably will though. And her skin tone, I believe, I think it's just the soccer player skin tone. She's got kind of a deeper tan than the green top, green tie-dye Mates Move Yoga. Like, yeah, she's got a little bit more of a tan than Tiffany has. So I believe that this is going to be the soccer player Mates Move. Which I believe is also the curvy dancer. I'll have to check, but I don't know that I'm really going to keep her curvy. I'm probably going to either make her original size or tall. But that was basically all that I had to say about the Barbie X Roots collaborative doll. She's an awesome doll, and I definitely recommend adding her to your collection if you ever get the chance. Now, there were a couple more things that I wanted to take a look at today. So first of all, I went to the Nashville flea market yesterday. Every month, Nashville has this flea market, and I really like to go, even if I don't find anything. I like to just go and see what they have. So I wanted to show you all. I got a few things from there yesterday for a really good price. So the first thing that I found there was only $2, this Fashion Avenue Barbie accessory set. I kind of only really got it for the golden gloves, to be honest, but it comes with this really cute winter shawl and these golden Barbie pumps. This is a really cool piece to add. $2. I mean, you really can't beat that. Let's see. Also, I picked up this guy basically only as a fashion pack, to be completely honest, because he was only $2. I mean, there's not much fashion here, but it's Sparkle Beach Ken. I got him there. I thought his holographic shorts looked really cool, so I'll be able to use these shorts in a restyle one day. I like this little bracelet that he comes with too. That's really cute. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, this is not Barbie related, but I got this little Care Bear statue there, and it is actually, I believe, a shampoo container. Oh, oh my goodness. When is this from? That stinks. Oh my god. let me close that back. What's this from? It's like from, okay, it says Hong Kong American Greetings, those characters from Cleveland, 1984. So, yeah, that shampoo in there, the residue definitely smells like it's from 1984. But I got it just because I thought it was a really cute, like, vintage Care Bear statue. I love this vintage Care Bear, the figures, and I just thought it was cute. I might repaint it into a different Care Bear, maybe. I just like the sculpt. And one other thing I got there, also kind of got her as a fashion pack. This Asha doll, which I have no idea who she is. This is a 2000s Asha or Christie, and she's got this long black connect lawn hair, the exact same type of hair they used on Pocahontas. Feels exactly like the Pocahontas hair fiber that Mattel used back in the day. But I got her because she had this really beautiful yellow and purple dress, really sort of psychedelic looking. This would look really cute with a little belt. Maybe I'd shorten the skirt a little bit. And also these purple boots were really cool. The boots definitely sold me on her. These are the kind that sort of they click they click open and shut. These are really awesome. And I got her along with a couple clone Bratz dolls for a friend of mine, and I already shipped them over to him, so they won't be in this video today. But I hope that he likes them. Like I said a couple videos ago, I think clone dolls are super fascinating a lot of the time. And speaking of which, at McKay's, I actually found this clone doll. And I didn't get her for the doll, I got her for her fashion. Because if you all recognize this fashion, this is a, like, I guess, like an antique Barbie fashion from the 60s or 70s. This is one of the vintage Halloween Barbie costumes from back in Barbie's early years. I think it originally came with like a little hat or something. It's supposed to be like a sort of like a clown, like a jester, a ringleader type of outfit. That's why it's got these little polka dots on it. It's not in bad condition either. It's still got the little metallic snaps on the back. I bet this was collector owned, or somebody just stored it away for a bunch of years and just decided to donate it. Or I keep saying donating, but McKay's is like, they pay you for your, I mean, they pay you pennies, but they they still pay you, so it's not like you're donating it. It's more like you're selling it to them for store credit. I just really wanted this outfit. I mean, I want the complete outfit, and especially the Ken outfit that came with the little clown mask. I really want that piece. And the doll was really interesting too. This is a vintage 1959 Barbie clone, like everything. Like the head is cloned from her, the arms, the body, the legs, everything. This is all from the original Barbie or Bill Lilly, and I'm not sure. If any of you know whether this is like actually cloned from 1959 Barbie or Bill Lilly, I would appreciate the information. Like the back of her head literally says nothing except it's got like the letter U on it for some reason. Not sure why. But her limbs are hollow. It's like a blow mold, and her hair is made out of polypropylene. I bet if I tugged on this a little too hard, it would just fall apart. I might actually use this as like a repainting practice, because I mean it's got all the sculpted detail that the original Mattel sculpt came with. So it's a really cool clone, in my opinion. I wonder if this costume will even fit on a modern Barbie. But one last thing that I found there, and I'm not sure who exactly this is. Maybe one of you all can help me out. This might be a clone doll as well. And I've never seen him before. Does he look familiar to any of you all? Like, I would say he's a Ken doll, but I've never seen a Ken like this before. He's got this really cool ginger hair sculpted very delicately. Like, look at the back of it. Looks like a brain almost, like all those little lines they sculpted in there. He's got this really cute, almost like mischievous looking side eye. He's a little dirty though. I'm gonna have to clean him up. If anybody has any tips on how to like freshen up this vintage doll, let me know. But yeah, I don't know. Like, is this another clone? Who could this guy be? Let me know in the comment section down below. He comes with this actually really well made yellow shirt that's got a metallic stud clasp on it, and these really cool uh, satiny purple pants. I'm not sure if these are like original or not. He's also super heavy. Super heavy doll. Like his legs are like hollow, but they're not bend and snap though, unfortunately. Now, I don't know why, but my friend Timothy actually already claimed this guy, which is weird because clone dolls are like borderline worthless anyway, so I don't know why he was so intent on having him, but whatever. Well, I hope you all like my review of the Barbie X Roots collaborative doll. She's very beautiful, and like I said, definitely recommend adding her to your collection if you get the chance. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content to help me out in the algorithm, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.